My name is Elaine from the Minute Takers Clinic. And at the Minute Takers Clinic, we understand that minute taking is probably not the part of your job that you enjoy the most. In our 12 years of experience equipping minute takers, what we've noticed is that when you're not feeling confident and competent, your minutes are probably taking much longer than they need to. Now, the skill of a professional minute taker is to be able to record information by listening to patterns of information. And really, where we want to get you is to be able to isolate those patterns of information, regardless of whether you have a full understanding of the content that is being discussed. Now, we equip all levels of minute takers, from beginners to company secretaries, and our course material is designed to equip you to take all levels of minutes. The reality is that even the most experienced minute takers will sometimes not feel confident in terms of the material that is being discussed in meetings, especially the most complicated forms of meetings, which would be your formal minutes or executive boardroom meetings. During the course of our training, we'll take you through the meeting procedure, not because you are required to be an expert on meeting procedure, but so that you can be grounded and have a good understanding of what's actually taking place. So that if you can understand the different stages of a meeting and understand what you should be listening for at each stage of a meeting, you'll be equipped to take accurate minutes. During our training, we impart practical skills. We're going to be sharing with you the latest tips, tricks, the technology that you can use to really make your job so much easier. And if you're using recordings, well, the last thing that you should be doing is listening to that recording from start to finish. A recording is designed for you to just fill in the gaps. And that's really what we're going to help you with, is we're going to empower you so that you can just fill in those gaps instead of having to sit in that meeting a second time. Because I'm sure that once was enough. And even if you are just working off a recording, once again, these skills are going to assist you so that your minutes can be short, concise, and readable. Now, the function of minute takers, regardless of your other roles that you may be holding, is really to support the chair in the meeting. And whether that's a formal or informal meeting, we bring in tools so that you can support the chair, because ultimately effective meetings mean shorter meetings, so that you can support the chair, support the meeting participants, so that the action items are getting actioned and that the meeting procedure as a whole is supportive for your team and for your organization. We feel that minute takers just really aren't supported much. And we've taken a lot of time to develop this course material. We really do work to make it practical and to make sure that by the time you leave our training, you leave with confidence, with real world skills. We ensure that our trainers have experience in actual business. They're not just trainers, they're actually business people as well. And by the end of the training, you should be prepared for every eventuality, whether it is a project meeting or a formal boardroom meeting. We are committed to supporting you. Something to mention is that there's a perception that the skill of minute taking includes the skill of business English. Now, we don't want to create the perception by by allowing people to think that we can train you to write business English in just a short course. However, the reality is that there's only so many ways you can say certain things. So we're going to show you best practice. We're going to guide you in terms of tone. We're going to show you lots of examples. And the more you write, the better you're going to get. So you will have a very clear understanding of what's expected of you. and you'll be equipped with the templates, with the best practice, guidelines in terms of what's required in terms of compliance and regulatory requirements around minutes. We're looking forward to equipping you, so please reach out to us for support. And please have a look at our website. Please don't hesitate to drop us an email, and looking forward to empowering you with what is actually a very complex skill. Remember that the skill of the minute taker ultimately supports the success of the meeting, and without minutes of meetings, that meeting may as well have not taken place. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.